In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a free website, 100% free, and it's going to look professional. It's going to be powered by Wordpress, which is a system trusted by millions of people across the world, including a lot of Fortune 500 companies like Best Buy, UPS, Sony PlayStation, the Wall Street Journal. Those are just a few. There are a few caveats to using the method I'm going to show you today. You won't have your own domain name. You're going to have yourname.wordpress.com. You're not going to have a lot of customization options. There are a lot of themes to choose from, so in that sense, you can customize quite a bit, and each theme has customization options, but they are preset options. You can't go in and tweak the code to get exactly what you want. And number 3, this isn't the best option in the world for a business website. If you're really serious about running a business, you're going to want your own domain name and you're going to want your own web host, and you can still use WordPress, and I have a series showing you how to do exactly that on my channel, how to make a professional website using WordPress. So go ahead and check that out when you have a chance if you're interested in going that route. There are also some benefits to the method I'm going to show you today. Number 1, you don't have to have any technical knowledge whatsoever. You don't need to know HTML, PHP, CSS, none of that stuff. You just need to be able to follow some simple instructions, which I'm going to give you today. And of course, you're going to need a little bit of patience to learn a new system. Another benefit is that you don't have to back up your database and your files ever. WordPress takes care of all that kind of stuff for you. So truly, you don't need any technical knowledge at all. This website that I'm going to show you how to build today is also going to be responsive, which means it's going to resize nicely on any device, whether it's an iPhone, an iPad, or a desktop computer. Whatever device it is you're using. Oh, don't forget Android phones. Sorry, Android people. Any device you're using, though, this website will resize nicely to it. That's what responsive means, and this website is going to be responsive. So, after today, in about 15 or 20 minutes, you are going to have your own free professional website that you can use for a lot of things. You can use it for a gaming website. You can use it for a personal website. You can use it for a teacher website, which is what I use it for. Whatever you decide to do with it, rest assured that you're using one of the best systems out there for building a website, WordPress. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is go to wordpress.com. And then we're going to click the big button that says Get Started. When we get here, we have to put in a valid email address. For a username, I'm going to pick Nifty Website, and then WordPress tells me that it's available with this little green check right here. Okay, password is in there now, and then your blog address is going to be this. That's not what I want. I want it to be Nifty Website. That's what my address is going to be, niftywebsite.wordpress.com. So now you have these options down here. Thinking about upgrading? No, we're not thinking about upgrading any of these things because I'm showing you how to do this for free. We're going to have the free website only. And with the free website, we have 3 gigabytes of upload space. So that's not bad. We're going to just click Create Blog. Now this next screen tells us we're going to get an email that was sent to our email address that we put in. So we got to go there. Here is the email that they sent me, activateniftywebsite.wordpress.com. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click Activate Blog. Okay, so then we get to this screen after we click that link. Blog title, Nifty Website. No, I want it to be called A Free Tutorial for WordPress. A tagline, we can put that in. How about, and then the language is going to be in English. Then I'm going to click Next Step. Now I'm going to choose a theme. I don't know what theme I want, so I'm just going to start out with something simple like 2011. Then customize it. What does that do? Well, let's click it and see. We can change the color, the header, the background image, the font, that stuff. But you know what? I'm not going to bother with any of that right now. We can do that later. So then I'm going to click Next Step. I'm not going to customize it right now. Then I'm going to create my first post. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to click Finish. And then guess what? We have a website. Let's check it out. There it is. We have a website already. We haven't done anything except sign up. Good start. So now let's go to our dashboard and pick a theme that we really like. So go ahead and hover over this at the top and then click on Dashboard. There's all this stuff that says welcome to WordPress.com when you first get here, and you can watch it if you want. remind me later or hide this screen, I'm going to hide this screen. So now I'm going to scroll down to Appearance, and I'm going to click on Themes. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, instead of just searching through all these themes, is I'm going to type in the word responsive here. Because I want a website that's going to look good on any device, whether it's a mobile device or a desktop computer or whatever. And responsive just means that it will resize nicely to fit on any device. So here are the themes that come up in my search. You can see that a lot of these themes cost money. I mean, if you want to buy a theme, feel free, but I'm not going to buy a theme because I'm doing this the free way. I'm just going to go ahead and pick this first one called Able. There are a lot of different themes you can choose from. The free ones are the ones that don't have a price on them. So I'm going to click Activate, and then I'm going to go back to my website and see what it looks like by clicking on a free tutorial up here in the corner. Okay, there it is, my new theme. It's pretty bare right now, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to customize it. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a custom header to be shown at the top of my page. So I'm going to hover over this and then click on Dashboard, and then I'm going to scroll down to Appearance over here on the left, and I'm going to click Header. Then I am going to select an image to be shown at the top of my site. I am going to upload it from my computer, and I'm going to browse to that image and find it. Uh-oh, I don't have an image that is 1280 pixels wide and 360 pixels high. I'm going to have to make one. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Now, you don't have to do it this way. You can select pretty much any picture and then upload it and then crop it here in WordPress. But I prefer to do my work offline when I'm creating my images. So I'm going to go to Picasa, which I think is a really cool program, and then I'm going to crop an image to be exactly the size I want it to be. How am I going to do that? Well, I click the crop button over here on the left, and if you don't have Picasa, by the way, just download it for free. Google Picasa, P-I-C-A-S-A, and download it for free and use it. It's an awesome program. I could do some tutorials on Picasa too, and I probably should. But anyway, go ahead and click crop, and then you're going to want to create your own custom crop ratio. So you scroll down to the end and it says add custom aspect ratio. I'm going to click that. I'm going to type in 1280 by 360, which is the size they recommended, and I'm going to call it Able Theme. And I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to crop. And I haven't asked these guys if I can use their picture, but hopefully they'll let me. And I'm going to crop it just like that. Click Apply, and there's my header image. And then I'm going to go down to the bottom here, and I'm going to click on Export. And then I'm going to export it to my desktop, and I'm going to say use original size. And I'm going to leave image quality as automatic, which is the best quality. And then click Export. Okay, so now I have this image on my desktop, and I'm going to go back to WordPress, and I'm going to go ahead and browse to that image, and I'm going to upload it. And then I'm going to click Upload. And there's my image. Now that I have the image I want, I'm going to click Crop and Publish. And then I'm going to go back to my main site and see what it looks like. And there's my new header image. Now, I want my website to have a static home page. So I'm going to show you how to set it up with a static home page. Let's go back to our dashboard, scroll down the page until we get to Settings, hover over that, and we're going to go to Reading right here. I'm going to say I want my front page to display a static page. And my front page is going to be my About page because that's the only page I have right now. So I'm going to scroll down and click Save Changes. And then I'm going to go see what it looks like. Funny, it looks kind of just like it did. Well, that's because I haven't really made any changes yet. Now what I would like to do is create an About Us page. Every good website should have an About Us page. So let's go back to our dashboard. Let's click on Pages here on the left and click on Add New. We're going to call this page About Us. And then we're going to type some stuff about us. Okay, I've gone ahead and typed up an About Us page. So now I'm going to go ahead and click Publish. And then I'm going to go back to my main page and see what it looks like. So here's my main page, and here's my About Us page. I'm going to click About Us, and there's my About Us page. Now, if you remember, the original home page that we had on here was the About Us page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Edit over here on the right. And I'm going to edit the About Us page. I'm going to change the title to Welcome because it's my home page. And then I'm going to add some text fitting for a home page, and I'm going to replace all this junk. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Update. And then I'm going to View Page. And there's my home page. And here's my About Us page. I would kind of like a sidebar on this side, I think. So let's go back to the dashboard and make a sidebar. Okay, so I'm back at my dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and hover over Appearance and click on Widgets right here. When I get here, I can see that this theme has an option for a left sidebar and an option for a right sidebar. How do I put content in there? It's simple. I just drag it over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag over a search bar and put it on the right sidebar, I think. And I'm going to click Save. And I'm going to go back to my main page and see what it looks like. Okay, there's a search bar. Good. But it's kind of empty still here, so I'm going to add a little bit more stuff underneath it. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my dashboard, or I could just go straight to Widgets here. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to add a little bit more here in my right sidebar under the search bar. I'm going to add, how about recent posts? I don't have any recent posts right now, but I will soon. We'll just leave the title blank. 5 posts to show, that's fine. Click Save. And then I think I will also add some links. And I'll add that underneath here. And then I will click. We can leave this as is. If we don't like the order that WordPress puts our links in, we can change the order here. And then I'm going to click Save. And I'm going to go back to my home page and see what it looks like. And now I have a sidebar with my blog roll and some links, my search bar. I also have recent posts in my sidebar, but since I haven't made any posts yet, there are none. Next, I'm going to show you how to edit this blog roll here. I don't like the name blog roll, and I don't like any of the links they have in here. So I'm going to go back to our dashboard, and on the left here, I'm going to go to links here, and then I'm going to go to link categories. I'm going to click that. In link categories, I'm going to go to over here. I'm not going to add a new link category right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the name of this link category, blog roll. I'm going to call it Cool Links. And then for a description, I'll say, here are some sites I recommend. How about that? And then click Update. Now I'm going to go back to links here, click on links, and I'm going to get rid of or edit these links. So the first one, discuss. I'm going to click on Edit. And I'm going to change it to my, how about Blazers? I like the Blazers. And then I'll post a link down here to the Blazers. And you got to have the http://, and then description, my favorite NBA team. And they should be okay this year, I hope. I don't know about Robin Lopez. I'm not going to mess with the rest of this stuff. I'm just going to go back up and I'm going to click Update Link. Now I'm going to go back to my main page. I'm going to look. I see my sidebar now says Cool Links instead of blog roll. And my first link is Blazers, my favorite NBA team. Now you can edit or delete the rest of these links as you see fit, and I will do that at a later time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and show you how to create a new post. So go back to your dashboard, or you can just go to New and then Post here. But I'm going to show you how to get there from your dashboard. And then go to Posts, and then click Add New. My first post is going to be make a professional website with WordPress. I've gone ahead and added some text to make a good blog post, and for format I'm just going to keep it at standard. I would recommend checking each of these and seeing what the different types of posts look like, but you can do that on your own. I'm happy with this right now, but what I would like to do is create a couple links. You hover over the text you want to be linked, and then you click the little chain link here. And then you type in your URL, and you can type in a title if you want as well. Add link, and there you go. You have created your first link. I also would like to create a link to my first video in my How to Make a Professional Website Using WordPress series. I'm going to go ahead and link video number 1 here. So I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to copy this URL, go back to WordPress. I'm going to highlight my text that I want to link. I'm going to click the chain link. I'm going to paste in my URL. I'm going to put a title, add link. And there we go. We have a link here and we have a link here. Now I'm going to go ahead and click publish. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back to my main page and see how things look. Oh, this tells me, by the way, you published your first post on this blog. Congratulations, yippee, wahoo. Okay, here I am on my main page. And here we have my recent posts. Make a professional website with WordPress series. And the only reason we have this here is because I added recent posts to my sidebar when I showed you how to use the widgets. So now every time I make a new post, it will be here under recent posts in my sidebar. Okay, so now it would be nice to have a button up here that says blog or updates or news or something like that, so that we have a way to get to our blog. Let's go ahead back to the dashboard. We will go to pages and click on add new, and then we'll create a page called updates. Then we click publish. Then let's go ahead and go down to settings, hover over it, and then click on reading. Here we're going to make the posts page the updates page. Then we will scroll down and click Save Changes. Now, when we go back to our main page, we see that we have a way to get to our blog. Now, if you would like, you could call this blog or whatever you want to call it. One thing that every website should have, which this one does not yet have, is a good contact form. So let's go ahead and create a new page. And here on our page, we're going to click this button that says Add Contact Form. We click it, and then we can edit the contact form how we see fit. I think this form is fine how it is, but let's go ahead and use the default form. Click Add this form to my post. Let's make sure our contact form has a title. How about Contact? Click Publish, and then let's go back to our home page and see what it looks like. Okay, now we have a home page, an About Us page, a Contact Us page, and an Updates page. Let's click on the Contact page. And we scroll down, and this is what we got, a contact page. Now I'm going to show you how to embed a video into your website. I'm going to embed a video into my first blog post. It's the same for a page or a post though. So here's my blog post. I'm going to click Edit. Now I'm going to go to YouTube. Just under the video that I want to embed, under that there's going to be a share and an embed. I'm going to go ahead and click Embed, and then I'm going to copy this code here. Then I'm going to go back to my website, and I'm going to go to the text editor here, and I'm going to copy the code right here. The text editor is for code. The visual editor is to make everything look nice and pretty. I would recommend using the visual editor most of the time, unless you need to paste some code into your page or your post. And then I'm going to click Update. Then I'm going to go back to my site and I'm going to check it out. So here's my home page, here's my About Us page, contact page, and here is my blog page, and here's my first post with my first link, my second link, and my video that I just embedded. Now I'm going to show you how to add a picture into your site. I'm going to go ahead and put a picture onto my home page. Let's go ahead and click Edit for this page, and then we're going to click on Add Media. Up here I want this to be on Upload Files, and then I'm going to select a file from my computer, this one. WordPress will upload it. I'm going to call it my cool kid. Now caption and description, I believe if you put a caption in here, then that will show up under the photo. I'm not sure what description does. Try putting some text in there and seeing what it looks like in your site. Okay, for alignment, I'm going to have it be left aligned, and I'm going to have it linked to the full version of itself. And then I'm going to click Insert into Page, and there it is. I think that's going to be a little bit big for my page, so I'm going to just shrink it down like this. Now I could actually click on Edit here, Edit Image, and then shrink it down by a percentage size. Okay, and then click Update. And there we go. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and update the page and then see what it looks like. Okay, view page. Here's what it looks like. Not bad. Now if you click on it, it's going to take you to the image itself, and it will be fit in your screen. If you click it, it'll take you to the full-size image. And there's my good-looking guy. When you're messing with images, be sure to just check out all the different options in here. There are a lot of different options, and they do a lot of different things. Check out the advanced settings as well. Perfecting where your image is placed and how it looks in WordPress is a little bit of a chore. You have to do some experimenting, and this video is not going to cover all that. I'm going to go over the dashboard a little bit and familiarize you with it. Okay, the first thing, they give you these tips. Be the master of your own domain for 25 bucks a year. No, that's a ripoff. You can get a domain name with free privacy protection for 10 bucks a year. Check out my tutorial on how to get a domain name. So I'm going to hide that. Quick Press, it's just a different way of making a post. Try it now. Okay, you can post text, photo, video, quote, link, whatever. Play around with this a little bit. If you like this better, use it. I prefer doing things the old way and just going to post and then add new, or going to page and then add new. I'm going to hide it. Recent drafts, I don't have any. Stats, I don't have any available stats right now. I'm going to hide that. And then here we have obviously main stuff. We have one post, 4 pages, one category. We're using the theme Able. We got 3 widgets. This is telling you about Akismet, which is a really cool spam blocker. No recent comments yet, and this is just WordPress news down here. So that's pretty much it for your dashboard. I'm gonna hide this again. I hope it doesn't keep coming back because it's annoying. Now there's a lot of stuff I haven't covered over here. You're gonna have to go through these things yourself and check them out. There's a lot of things you can do with WordPress that I have not showed you. My recommendation is to go through everything and check it all out and experiment a little bit. If you're serious about making a website, then you're gonna take some time to do that. Also, with a different theme, you can have a completely different website with a completely different look. The more you play with it, the more you experiment, the better you're going to get at it. So what have we learned today? Well, we've learned how to sign up for WordPress. We've learned how to make a title of our own and how to change the caption, how to make a custom header and upload it, how to make different pages, how to make a blog page, how to change the title of our page, add pictures, add text to pages and posts, how to edit the sidebar and add widgets, add a search bar, recent posts, and we learned how to change the categories. We also learned how to make a good About Us page, how to make a contact page with a nice contact form, and we also learned how to make links like this one, and how to embed videos. So we've learned a lot today. Okay, so once you're done working on your WordPress website, and you sign out by hovering over this, and by clicking Sign Out, now you're going to want to know how to log back in so you can work on your site next time. It's simple. Just go to your website, niftywebsite.wordpress.com, and then type in /admin, and this will come up. And this is where you type in your username and your password. My username is niftywebsite, and my password is that, and then I click login. Thanks for watching this video today. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any questions that I haven't answered, post your question in the comment section and I will be responsive to you. I will get back to you right away. And if you need something a little more detailed, go ahead and send me a personal message. I'll be glad to help in any way that I can. Thanks for watching.